Alright, thank you, Mustache CEO, for the cheer. Thanks for continuing the stupid meme that all the kids are doing tonight. And proving that you have no originality or independent thought for yourself whatsoever. That you're probably on a detractor stream right now. Congrats. Okay. Hey, turtles in here. No, I don't see any. By the way, I am way off the map now. Way the fuck off the map. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to go way south to get back to where I was once I find some turtles. Because I'm not going to know where the fuck I am. Okay. Huh. Alright. Shit. Just went in a circle. Dude. Papa Vera, I don't know where you found this 2800 coordinate. Do you know how far out this is? I don't think I've ever been that far north ever. Holy shit. Unless I really have been there, but damn, this is way the fuck out of the way of anywhere that I think I've been. There's a dolphin jumping for joy. Again, you would think this would be a good place for turtles, right? Nothing. No stinking turtles anywhere. PW Dubs is tipping $1.30. It says, do you think Amazon's going to eventually control everything in the world? I feel like they're monopolizing everything. There are rumors they're interested in buying WWE. I have no idea. Bing Bong. Tipping $1.50. It says, when you replay Mass Effect 2, do you think the chat would decide who you romance? I don't know. I'm sure the chat may try to have some impact on it. I don't know what I want to do. I honestly don't know what I want to do when I play it. Maybe I'll romance a dude. I never did that. You know, I never really did that. I never did a homosexual relationship in Mass Effect, except for Trisexual Shepard, if you remember, from Mass Effect 3. That was when basically he romanced everyone. I don't know if I'll do one at all. I'll have to see. I'll have to see what I feel like. The thing is, remember, I'm going to be Renegade. And when you're Renegade, I don't know actually, that's actually a really good question. If you're 100% Renegade choices in Mass Effect, are there any options? Or is everyone always agitated and think that you're a fucking asshole? And therefore, you know, you don't get those options. I don't know because I've never done it. Right? I've never actually done that to see what would happen. Huh. Anyway, thanks for the tips. Let's, update the leaderboard here. There we go. $43 in tips. An anonymous sub gifter gifted a sub to please play Dark Souls. Alright. Continuing on. Philly Buckeye Cheese, you could be Renegade and still be friendly with certain characters. Okay. Well, at this point, I'm getting very much closer to the 2800, but I'm way off the mark from the negative 500. So I think what I'm going to do, I might get out of my boat and just start hoofing it on foot now. Now I'm way off to the northeast. Look at this. I'm way off to the northeast. Oh my god. Look at this. I'm in the swamp. I got to a swamp biome here. There's no turtles in the swamp. Salty Cracker tipped me $1 and says, are you worried at all about catching the Chinese flu? No, I'm not. I have all this actual real life shit to worry about in my life. I'm not worried about the Chinese fucking flu. Now I'm going backwards. See, I'm like following a river and I'm getting stuck. By the way, I'm out of the swamp already. I don't think I've ever been here. No, I don't think I've ever been here at all. Alright, I think it's time to get out of this fucking boat. And then go to sleep and then continue on here. Okay. Yeah, apparently I picked up some lily pads. I didn't mean to. Alright, let's get to sleep quick. We'll see where the hell I am in the morning. Here we go. PW Dubs to me $1 says, what do you think about cam models getting mad that a virtual anime cam model is more popular than them? I don't care at all. Why on earth would I care about that? Think about what you're saying. What? Why on earth would I care about that? Crap. That was what, $2 more of tips, but I don't remember what the tips were at. Shit. I'll just say 45. I could be completely off, guys. I'm sorry, I was deleting it. I completely forgot what it said. So, I think we're around $45 in tips. I think. Answer my questions with more detail, says PW Dubs. Okay. I really don't care about what cam models are doing and what happens with them. They have nothing to do with me or my content or my life whatsoever. So, why the fuck would I chime in nor have anything to say about that at all? The answer is I wouldn't. I don't give a shit. So, there's your answer. Okay. All this to find fucking turtles, dude. It better be worth it. We better find some turtles and get some eggs after all this work. Alright. Moo. That 2017 vibe cheers to 3 cheers for DSP, who I consider the Dark Souls of streamers. Here we go. Here we go. The memes. So it was like negative 588, negative 2888, or something like that. I'll look it up again in a minute, but I know we're definitely on the right track here. This is pretty fucking far. Okay. Try a Reuben with mustard and pepperoncinis. I've had a Reuben with mustard before. I've never had it with pepperoncinis, but I've had it with mustard. I like it with pickles. I like a Reuben with pickles. Sour Patchy Cheese. How long before we have a groove or a vibe emote? I don't know. Those are all memes. We added meme emotes before. Maybe it'll happen. Okay. Oh. what a trek this is. If only you could fly. If only you could fly over all this shit. Take the express route, but nope. It's kind of an annoying forest. It's so long. An endless forest. It never ends. Alright, we're actually getting closer now. This is good. More water. Oh, man. I'm afraid to use a boat. And you get stuck again, going the wrong direction. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Immediate dead end. Immediate dead end. Alright, this is going the right way. So like I said, negative 588 and negative like 2888 or something. I'll look it up again on Twitter in a minute. But I know it's a very high negative number. We're almost there. We're almost to the negative 2888. Salty Cracker still talking about the Chinese flu. Thank you very much, Salty Cracker, for the $1 tip. I appreciate that, but I'm not reading this anymore about your stupid Chinese flu. Good Lord. Okay. Thanks to everyone who's contributed so far. Tonight, the anonymous $10 tipper, incidentally, is the top contributor of the night. So someone would have to beat them in order to become top contributor. And if you do, they'll put you in charge of a future Minecraft stream or some kind of a project that we're going to do. Okay. So. Are you kidding me? I'm getting out of this river. This river is infuriating. All right. This is the right way now. Hello, a baby black sheep. Excuse me. We are really far north now. Like, incredibly far north. I've never been this far north in my Minecraft world before, to my knowledge. We're on the right track. We're almost at 2800. Then we could just start heading the direction I need to head to get to the negative 5888 and find these turtles. Unless I find them over here, because look. Ah. Ooh. Bees. I would love a second group of bees. So I'm going to use Silk Touch to try to get this second group of bees. Yeah. Three bees live in that hive, huh? Alright, just wait for them to kind of go a little bit away. I got it. Now they have no home to go back to. That's kind of messed up when you really think about it. They have no home to go back to. Okay. Well, what's that? Sandstone. Wonder if I even have that. Alright, you know what I just realized? I'm so stupid, guys. I didn't grab the soul stone. Oh. I didn't grab the soul stone back at the base because I was thinking, oh, I could get the turtle. Now, you know what? I gotta go back to the base anyway, because that's the only way I know how to get from here. I don't know how to get back to the village from here. So I gotta go back to the base after this anyway. I'm okay. I'm okay. Alright, so. Will there be any turtles around here? I don't think turtles will be on the ice. Okay. 8. Let's check now. Negative 580, negative 2888. So I just have to head straight this way. Yo ho, blow the man down. Yo ho, blow the man down. All right. Will we find any turtles? Oh my god, we found fucking zombies is what we found. Well, I don't see any turtles here. Yeah. Papa Vera, I think there were turtles here before. I think I remember this area, and I think I remember encountering turtles here. Sadly, I don't see any turtles here. Let's go on a turtle hunt, shall we? Let's see here. I'm gonna have to sleep. Whether the chicken knows where the turtles are. Should I ask it? I wish you could. This stinks. I don't know where the hell these turtles are. Stinks, man. Absolutely stinks. I see a chicken over there. Mother chicken. There's a lot of chickens. Well, Almighty Dark Piggy just tipped $15. Says, here's 15 for producing a good stream. I don't know why. My favorite song from South Park is I'm a Little Piggy. Here's Mike Snout. Wow. Is this, I mean, this could easily be an insult, like a veiled insult. This could just be, I don't know what this is. It's a $15 tip from someone who seems like they may have some problems in the head. But it's still a tip nonetheless. I should be grateful. Son of a bitch. This is prime turtle spot, but there's no turtles here. And I know there's been turtles here before. But not now. Shit. Shit. So, Almighty Dark Piggy, I'm just going to call you ADP. Alright? And technically you are the top tipper of the night and the top contributor of the night. I don't know if anyone will beat you. But you got to abide by the same rules as everybody else. So, if you are the top contributor of the night and you want to request something for a future stream, great. But it seems to me like you're just trying to troll, so... Okay. I don't see anything. Not good. Mr. Papavera, this is not good. If you want to know the truth, Mr. Papavera, this is exactly what I was afraid of. Was that you were going to send me off on a wild goose chase looking for animals that I'm never going to find. Like, I could literally be looking for turtles for the next 5 weeks and never find a single one, even though I'm looking in the likely places, because they're RNG. You know what I mean? So, I don't know how well this is going to work, because I can't just keep, looking for turtles endlessly and not find it. That's boring, That's pretty boring. So, I hope that we are going to come across the turtle sooner rather than later, because this kind of sucks. If we get stuck doing this for a while, I don't know what's going to happen here, how we're going to make this grinder work. Spartan King Cheers says, 100% they're trying to get you to say that for a sound bit. What, the Dark Piggy stupid thing? Probably. And then they replay it like they think it's fun. Oh, look. I tipped to make Phil read something. It's hilarious he said it. Keep replaying it. Lion Maker to the dollar saying, why is someone saying they're a pig considered a troll? Because that's a meme. It's a detractor meme. The detractor meme is that, oh, Phil's, people who contribute to Phil are pigs. That they would keep contributing to Phil and, because Phil's a horrendous, evil, vile person. Anyone who would contribute to him is obviously a moron who's supporting his his life, and you shouldn't do that, and blah blah blah. All their complete stupidity and horseshit. So whenever they say anything about pig or piggy or pay piggy or king piggy, they're just insulting me, insulting my viewers. It's fucked up. I agree with Randir. Papa Vera is the soul of these streams. He's the one that allows us to kind of do more elaborate stuff. I certainly would never know how to do this stuff without him. At the same time, I hate when this shit like this happens. Like, what are we going to do? Just sail back and forth endlessly on the coastline for fucking 400 years till we find a turtle? That's not fun, you know? I don't know. I don't know what to do here now. Well, this stinks. The only other thing is just go straight down the coast here and look for more turtles. If I don't see them, I give up. I go look for the wolf. But even that might not work. Samson to be $1.50 said Fast and Furious with Fast and Furious 9 and Saw with Spiral are both going into their 9th installments of their series. I think they should have put an end to the films years ago. I mean, at this point, Saw's really played out. And I've seen a lot of them. I don't think I've seen all of them. I've seen a lot of them. And at this point, it's hard for me to give a shit about Saw anymore. It's so drawn out and too overblown and too going on for too long, man. I mean, fucking, what's his name died? The Jigsaw died 1,000,000 years ago. Right? Of the brain cancer or whatever it is. Yet, he's in every one, too. That's the other. There's always a million flashback scenes. Here's something else that happened. And here's something else that happened that we didn't tell you about yet. It's like, oh, fuck you. Enough of this. As for Fast and Furious, I thought that series should have died 1,000,000 years ago. I think I saw, like, one of the movies and didn't understand why it was good to begin with. I didn't like it. And that thing's been going on forever, so... Cody Carl said, what's the difference between mentioning pigs and mentioning frogs? I don't know. I don't think a frog necessarily doesn't have a negative association. I don't. In fact, I'd be hard pressed to understand how a frog is a negative association versus a pig. A lot of things are associated with a pig. Being greedy, being fat, being disgusting. All negative associations, right? What positive associations are really associated with being related to a pig? Not many. So. That's kind of why. It's common sense. Oh, let's see here. PW Dubs to me $1. What do you think when they open your door and I was laying on your couch? What? I'd immediately beat the shit out of you and throw me out of my fucking house to call the police to have you arrested. Sour Patchy cheered. Says, why did the tractor say you're a pig roach? You don't look like a pig or a roach. I don't know. I don't know what that means. That's one of their memes. I don't actually know what it means at all. Piggy Smalls tipped me $1, says, own the premium like others. Pigs rise up. Oh my god, here we go again. Another stupid meme. Another stupid meme that means nothing. Anyway, let's continue. I am having no luck with these turtles. You would think the turtles would be near water. I don't believe they 100% have to be. But the logical thing is they would be near water, and every single time I've ever seen a turtle in this game, it's been near water. But I am not seeing any turtles. This sucks. Philly Buckeye just cheered. He said, I saw Fast and Furious 5 in a bomb shelter in Israel. The movie was in Turkish. The story is so dumb, I didn't need English to understand it. Okay, then. Smart King says, what do you need turtles for again? I need turtles because I need to get turtle eggs. Apparently the turtle egg is a critical component in making my mob grinder that I'm working on. Yeah, apparently for a mob grinder you need turtle eggs. I don't know if it means you hatch your own turtles or you use it to guide turtles. I have no clue. But we're doing it step by step every week, and it seems like this step we've already run into a snag. I mean, I'm streaming for roughly another 35 minutes, and this is the first thing I was supposed to do, and we haven't gotten it done. I can't find them. I'm looking everywhere here. I don't see anything. Darth Frog at 100-bit cheer says frogs is a mean term to French Canadians. Is it? Is it really? Will you call someone a frog? It's insulting to French Canadians? I did not know that at all. Is that true, or are you just making that up? I don't know. Cody Carls is cheered. Thank you, Cody Carls. Papa Vera, are you still here? Do you have any suggestions? Am I going about this the wrong way? I thought following the coastline would be the right thing to do. Considering you would think that's where the turtles would spawn, but I don't see anything, dude. Darth Frog says, look, I'm serious, look up Frozen Fog. Really? Frozen Fog. I've never heard of it. Billy Bugger says, frog is a derogatory term for French people, just like calling Brits limeys. Oh. I didn't even know that. I'll be honest, I didn't even know the term limey was derogatory. That's how ignorant I am. I didn't know that, dude. Okay. Alright. La. 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 Well, it looks like I gotta sleep. I don't know if Papa Vera's here or not. I don't think he responded. No, I did not hear Birds of Prey flopped at the box office. I didn't see that yet. Oh, there he is. Papa Bears, I was saying to head back, take the ocean if you can, and stay by the shore. Okay. So start heading south. Yeah, I need to start heading south. And take the ocean, stay by the shore. Alright. Alright, Almighty Dark Piggy tipped me another $2. Says, that's right, frogs are offensive to French Canadians. They're also offensive to Polish Americans because of their skin. Oh, I see. I don't know anything about what you guys... You guys must grow up in a totally different circle than I do. Like, I don't know anything about any of these offensive things to certain cultures. And I don't know... Oh my god, I put my bed in the water. Ha ha! I put my bed in the water like it was the boat. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know any of this. I seriously don't know any of this at all. You've completely lost me with this. I want to apologize to, Oh god, what's his name? I'm having a brain fart. The top contributor from last week. I'm having a complete brain fart. Don't worry, I know your name. It's in the video and everything from last time. But I want to apologize to you because I said, you know, we were going to just catch a turtle or get a turtle egg and then we were going to do a wolf. But, you know, tame a wolf and bring it back. I don't know if we're even going to have time for that at this point. Because I'm so far north. I don't know what's going to happen here. Goofball. His name was Goofball. Thank you. Yeah, Goofball. We're definitely, don't worry. We're definitely taming a wolf and naming it. That's happening. But I just don't know if we're going to be able to do it this week now because this is taking forever to find a turtle. This is definitely the random nature of Minecraft. It's like, sometimes, like here's a perfect example. Last week, all I was looking to do was do the basic couple first steps to building this mob generator. Or this mob grinder, right? What ended up happening last week? I ended up finding a tremendous amount of resources, right? Like 3 or 4 of the major resources to get the mob grinder started. Out of nowhere, like just along the way, we found them all. So last week's like an incredibly productive week. We get a lot done. This week, it's like the complete opposite. I can't get anything done, right? I can't get anything done at all. Like, there's nothing. I can't find a turtle anywhere, and this is like the critical thing I need to do this week, and I can't find one. So... There's another bee. I wonder if these bees are the beehive that... No, there's another beehive. Oh, shit. I'm gonna take all these fucking beehives. Oh, shit! Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh no, I'm poisoned! Oh no! Oh no, this is bad. This is very, very bad. This is very bad. If I die, I'm so fucked. Okay, I didn't die. I gotta get out of here. Oh boy. Oh fuck, the bee's right there. Oh shit. That sucked. That really sucked. Oh, man. Well, at least I survived. Fucking shit. Luckily, that poison doesn't last too long. Spawn Killer took me $1 and said, I think you can find some turtles underwater. I mean, I'm sure you're right, but it's probably a lot easier to just walk along coastlines and look for them, right? Cody Carl said, do you think if I never mentioned trolls, this never would have happened? I don't know. Dude, everyone knows, you know, that hindsight... Oh, God, oh, shit. Is he coming for me? No. Okay. I thought he was coming to kill me. Alright, forgot about me. What it must be, there must be a lot of beehives around here. This must be like Beehive Central or something. I don't know. There must be. It must be a lot here. But, who knows? You know, this whole wild thing with trolls harassing the fuck out of me started with a viral movement called This Is How You Don't Play. If you really look at the situation, right? Other people who have trolls on their ass all the time, usually the reason this happened is because of, like, repeated, rampant, bad behavior. Like, you can look at other people. I'm not going to name names. You know who we're talking about, okay? But they've done ridiculous things. Blatantly lied to and cheated their audiences with documented evidence, sometimes even admitting it. Doing ridiculous, over-the-top racist things. Raging and insulting against viewers regularly or players on the internet regularly. You know what I mean? Like, you see, here's a montage of insanely bad behavior by these guys. Me, the reason that people hate me, or started hating me, is because my gameplay was unedited and I would not take it seriously, and instead I would just make stupid, over-the-top, dumb jokes. And I pissed off the wrong people when it came to certain game devs, like Kojima, that I was insulting in my commentary. And it seemed like that became the reason. Let's make Phil the target of all of our ire by making these crazy This Is How You Don't Play videos that would go viral. And the videos went viral. These people got insane views and insane popularity after making these stupid montages. You know? It's like my situation is completely different than I think the other people who are kind of in my position. It's very unique. At the same time, my whole existence is very unique on YouTube. And, you know, it's a fluke that it even happened. It wasn't anything that I had planned. It wasn't anything that I had worked for. It just happened randomly as a result of me losing my job and having this underdog mentality and people giving me popularity at a time when it was possible for an original content creator like me just doing like random commentary could get popular. You know, today, I would never be popular if I was just getting known today. You know what I mean? So I think it's kind of the same thing with the trolls. Like, it was this unique, perfect storm situation where it wasn't like I was constantly doing things to bring up trolling. In fact, if you remember back then, I never brought up This Is How You Don't Play or whatever. I completely ignored it. And people took it that me ignoring it was that I had no defense against any of the nasty things people would say about me. In reality, all it was I felt that if I addressed it, it would give it more power. It would give it, like, more acknowledgement or whatever. So I ignored it for, like, years. I really didn't talk about all those negative videos and things about me. Until finally, it got so bad that people were coming and attacking me, attacking my business, attacking my family, you know, doing over-the-top crazy things to try to get my attention because I had ignored it for so many years. And it got to the point where it was uncontrollably bad, and I had to start addressing it. Like, dude, this cannot continue. You know, I can't have this continue the way it's going because it's hurting me, my life, my personal fucking life, my finances and everything are getting wrecked by people just being completely nasty to me who I don't know who they are. I don't know why they hate me, you know? I just don't get it. And the thing is, there was never ever like a total consensus on the internet that I'm like a bad person or whatever. It always seems like there's a group of people who just want to completely go over the top with negativity, but a lot of people like my stuff, or else why would I still be here? If no one liked my stuff, there's no way I would still be here. You know what I mean? So it's obvious that people like me and people like my content, and all that's happened is that this crazy viral thing that happened on YouTube as like a fluke exploded and personally ended up hurting me in a hugely uncalculated way, to the point where now my life is all fucked up and I'm declaring bankruptcy and everything, you know? It really sucks. You know? Huh. I don't even know what else to say, really. You know? Like, that's just it. Like, I don't really feel that there's anything that I definitively did that caused the trolling that's happened to me. I don't believe that. I don't think there was any one action, any one thing I said. I think that, yeah, early on, when people started making "this is how you don't play" videos, that the reaction I had was I either want to completely ignore it or say it's bad, because I felt that these people were not laughing with me, they were laughing at me, and I was afraid that people would start to see me as a living joke and that people wouldn't take me seriously and wouldn't want to watch my content anymore. In reality, that's exactly what happened, right? That's literally exactly what happened. And so I was dead on right with my worries when it first started happening. But what, you know, in reality, I'm not sure. Oh God, what's this? I found the new village. In reality, I'm not sure what I could have done differently. Because no matter what, these people were looking to get a rise out of me. You know what I mean? Is this yet another abandoned village? Yup, here's why. It's yet another abandoned village because people fell into the pit. This is like the 10th one we found. Oh, you know, I've been here already. Okay, you know where I am? I've got to be to the northeast of the village that we're used to, because I've already looted this. See? Okay. Yeah, that's where we are. We're to the northeast. So we're just going to head due south. Alright, Junior Mitt Cheers said you should find a balance of trolling so you can profit off of it. Brush them off and make sure you always read mine. See, that's what I mean, though. Like, if you 100% make your stream about accommodating the trolls, then your stream becomes toxic, and now you can't have any positivity and positive viewers. If you completely shirk off the trolls, right, and ignore them completely, now you leave yourself open to very easy trolling, and people coming in just to, oh man, we're going to get Phil's goat because he won't address us at all. We're really going to get him tonight. We're going to make it even worse for him and even worse for him. You see what I mean? So really, is there a perfect balance? I don't know. I certainly, if it's something that's not insanely hurtful to me or my viewing audience or my family, I'm okay with light trolling and memeing and stuff like that. But when it gets to the point where it's insanely negative and stuff, I can't have my whole stream be that. You know what I mean? Well, PW Dubs to me, $1 says, thanks for being a great father figure to me. Dude, I am not a father figure at all. I'm not a dad. I don't plan to be. And certainly, I don't. If anything, what you can do is you can look at what I've done in the last 11 plus years on the internet. And you can use this as a track record of what you should and shouldn't do. Oh, this is what worked for Phil and what makes him a good guy and makes him popular and makes him funny. This is what you should not do. You know, based off of all the mistakes that Phil has made. So that way you can keep yourself safe. Right? You can do better than I did. At least you have me as a track record and a way to follow, to know what works and what doesn't on the internet. Because I didn't know any of this shit when I started. There was no track record of anyone being popular on the internet and having experience doing what I was doing. I was one of the first guys doing it. So now I could go back and say, yeah, I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done this. But that doesn't help me. That helps you to not do that same shit. You see what I'm saying? I don't see myself as a father figure, but I certainly see myself as an example that you can live by to better yourself and your own life. And I hope that people do use that and don't make the same mistakes I do, dude. Okay, let's continue on. Let's stop talking about negative shit. Let's stop talking about completely negative stuff. You know, it would have been perfect if I looked down here and right here there were turtles. That would have been absolutely perfect. I would have been said, perfect timing, let's do this. And we could look for the wolf. But no. Cousins Ventures, a lot of them are former fans of yours, like the video you made of people trying to send you voice invites on the Xbox 360. You would laugh and insult them. That was one thing I heard. Ow. Dude, that's complete horse shit. Just saying. That is complete and utter stupidity. What I think it is I think sadly a lot of people are very impressionable. Okay? I do. I think that in the modern society, young people are very, very, very impressionable. And it's very easy for them to fall in line with a common mentality or a common thought. That's what memes are at their core when you really think about it, right? A common recognition of something that everyone recognizes and knows what it is. And then you can say, yeah, I know that meme. Ha ha ha. That's why it's funny. Not the meme itself isn't funny. The fact that you know the meme and you can recognize and acknowledge the meme is somehow like a funny thing, or you get a feeling of recognition out of it, right? So I think that some people are just way too impressionable and fall into these weird circles of hate and circles of drama and circles of just stupid, immature shit. When a guy like me, I'm old enough that I don't give a fuck about any of that. I don't ever want to have anything to do with that. But I get sucked in because that's what my viewers are doing. You see what I'm saying? Like I'll give you a perfect example. There is a kid, and by the way, I'm not going to give you any names or anything specific or anything here, okay? I'm not going to do that. But there was a kid who was a fan of mine back in the day. And he actually met me in real life. We spent some time together. We hung out at one of the conventions that I had attended. And, you know, I signed some of his stuff. He was a really nice kid. Now, he was younger. I would say probably he was in his teens, maybe early 20s, but I think he was in his teens when I met him, okay? And really nice kid. He said, I love your content. You know, I love everything you do on YouTube or whatever. Genuinely a fan and everything, okay? Now, after that convention, that kid went home and said, you know, I'd like, you know, could I maybe moderate for you? And he actually moderated for me for a while and did some stuff, you know, as a volunteer for a little bit, which was very nice of him, okay? Out of his, the kindness of his own heart or whatever, okay? Now, years later, now let me give a premise here. I haven't heard from this kid in years. Basically, he was a mod of mine. He kind of vanished, disappeared. For like over 2 years, I never heard a word of peep out of this kid. So I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he's, you know, how he's doing or whatever. No clue, right? I don't know. All I know is that, you know, the only interaction I ever had with this guy was a very positive one at a convention years and years ago. Probably, I would say at this point, thinking back, probably about 7-8 years ago. All right? So years later, all right, all of a sudden, I find out this kid hates my guts. Now, keep in mind, I haven't had any interaction with this kid since I met him in person, and he offered later on to be a moderator for me, and he had been an on or off moderator for me, and then he disappeared. So we're talking 2-3 years later since I never heard from this kid. He apparently hates my guts. He apparently he talks about me on social media all the time, riffing on me, making fun of me, insulting me and my family, and he's regular in detractor circles and all that, and I'm like, so what happened? Because here's the thing. Did I have anything to do with it? No. I don't even know what happened. I had lost contact with the kid. The kid had stopped coming to my stream, stopped watching my content. To my understanding, what he told me was that he wasn't going to be able to actively watch my stuff or attend my streams anymore because his life was getting very busy. Like, he had personal stuff going on in his life. Something with his parents had a store, and he was getting older, so his parents were telling him that they had to help him run the store and stuff like that. So, okay, I understand that. Not a big deal. I never asked that you be at every stream or or look at every comments of every video or whatever. I never asked that. You know what I mean? Like, if you're busy with life, you don't have to moderate for me anymore. That's fine. And then, you know, not having contact with him for years and years. And then all of a sudden finding out now this guy hates my guts. Now this guy literally, you know, thinks he calls me a scumbag and all this. I'm like, now wait a minute. I haven't talked with you. You have no reason to feel that way unless you just got caught up with so much crap and so much negativity about me on the internet. You used to actually genuinely watch my content and love it, right? And now, apparently you hate it. Like, what? I didn't change. In fact, I didn't have no direct contact with this guy that he would just start hating on me. but it seems like that was a thing that happened with a lot of people. At one point, when it was popular to like Darkside Phil on YouTube, when Phil was the underdog, oh man, he's the independent content creator who, strive to do things differently. He doesn't have sponsors. He doesn't have a team up with nobody. He's not on a team. He's not a professional. He just every day sits down like us and plays games and has fun. He's the genuine guy sharing his gameplay experiences, and he's irreverent, and he's over the top with his commentary, and he does all this stuff. That's how I got popular on YouTube. I was like the underdog guy, and people always had my back. It's like all of a sudden, somehow it just mob mentality, right? This weird kind of getting caught up in these viral movements. Now just hate on Phil. It's like, but why? Why really? And that's the funny thing that I've always noticed is when you really ask people why don't they like me, there's no quick consensus. It's the generic meme shit. Oh, he's a scammer. Oh, he did this horrible thing. He insults his fans. Like, but wait a minute. Can you actually call out like definitive segments of things that there's proof of what you're saying? And they'll just bring up the conspiracy theories. They'll bring up the shit that the detractors say. None of that is true, But this is the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, they won't ever have evidence. They won't ever be able to say, oh, here's a video. Well, that video is a detractor saying that I was being bad and then taking an auto-reference clip that doesn't actually prove anything. But that's their evidence, and in their mind, it just becomes this mob mentality. This is true. And it seems like that's what happened on the internet with me was it wasn't anything that I 100% ever said or did that completely turned everyone on me. It was that This Is How You Don't Play became popular on YouTube, and it became the popular thing to make fun of me by any means necessary to get a laugh or to get popularity, and everyone moved along with this movement, right? Like, I hate to say it again, there's other streamers who people regularly tell me, oh, I can reference this thing the streamer did that's absolutely ludicrous over the top, that's why everyone hates that streamer. Okay, but what about me? Oh, well, it's just the usual things. You're a scammer, you're this or that. I'm like, yeah, but where's the evidence? There's no evidence because none of it's fucking true. The things that people hate me for are untrue. It would be one thing if you say, okay, I hate Phil because back in the day, he used to do over-the-top sexual references that were sexist, and I feel that that's very immature. Fine, I haven't done that in 3 or 4 years, so what's your rationale now? Right? Oh, well, he's a scammer. Well, there's everything that everyone said that I was a scammer was based on the premise that somehow I was lying about money, and I actually had a ton of money, and I was just greedy, and I needed more. Well, now you've seen my financials. You see how bad and what dire straits I'm in, and then I'm actually in insane debt, and everything that I've said over the years has been true. So, what's your rationale now? See what I mean? But this is the thing. Whenever people say they don't like Darkside Phil, they bring up these generalized things, then you call them out and say, well, what's your evidence or what's your proof of what you're saying? Because it sounds like bullshit, and then they move the goalpost to the next thing, Because in reality, these people don't dislike me. In reality, these people like the idea of disliking me. They don't genuinely hate me. They actually want to be a part of this movement where everyone hates me together so that they can feel like a piece of something that's a big movement. It's the right thing, the cool thing, the funny thing to do to hate on Darkside Phil rather than actually having a legit reason to hate on Darkside Phil. You see? Or else how could you have someone like this kid who was a fan of mine, a genuine fan, years later with no contact with this kid, now he hates me? It's like, what? Does it even make any logical sense? Of course not. A logical mind doesn't act like that. A logical mind is very analytical. You want evidence. You want proof. You don't believe every conspiracy. You don't jump on every funny viral video to make fun of someone. Instead, you give someone the benefit of the doubt. You give them a chance. You actually watch the content for face value. Instead of saying, oh man, Phil said that Kobe Bryant's death is the same as the game save corrupting, you're actually there for the stream where we had a really honorable discussion about the achievements of Kobe Bryant as a good person and the good things that he's done. And the fact that him passing away in the way that he did so early in his life was an incredible loss to humanity. And never did I ever compare the two as the same thing. But that's what I mean. Like, you actually have to believe that and not just say, oh, no, he just did it. I just believe it because I want to believe the negative about Phil. I don't think there's anything that I ever said or did that actually caused the hate against me. I think it was that viral movement of popularity on YouTube. It became the popular thing to hate Phil, and that's what it always is. It's never Phil keeps doing things to piss people off. It's people just keep fabricating things to make people feel justified in hating Phil because the movement continues, because people continue to get popularity from it. That's all I could think of, though. Like, because again, I'll admit in the past I made many mistakes. All the things I said and did, the racist jokes and insults to game developers and stuff. That hasn't happened in so long. I've outright come out and apologized a million times saying, man, I really know that the stuff that I did back then was wrong. You know? So what else do you want from me? Is it just that you're just never going to forgive me or believe that I've changed? So basically it doesn't ever matter if I ever improve. I'm always fucked, right? How is that fair? How is that giving anyone a real chance? You know what I mean? So because I made mistakes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, that's it? I'm just a laughingstock of the internet forever because you just fucking won't grow up and give me a chance and actually check this stuff out and see that I have changed, that I haven't been lying to you about the horrible things that have been going on in my life behind the scenes because of those trolling and the fucked up things people have done to me over the years. Like, I've been truthful about all of that, but people just don't want to fucking believe it. And I can't make someone believe anything, especially now the facts are in front of their face and people are still saying that I'm a liar. It's like, there's nothing else I can do to prove anything to you. You know, everything is out there. Everything is exposed. And, you know, there's no way I'm going to change any of this shit. So, no, I don't ever feel that there's anything that like, oh my God, it's because Phil did this. This is why the trolls came after him or whatever. No, it's because people found that there's this viral popularity in being toxic, in being negative, in being drama-filled, and being basically ruining other people's lives at the expense of a laugh or your own popularity on YouTube. People figured this out. I was one of the very first test cases of it. And people don't want to take responsibility for the fact that those viral videos basically made me into a living joke rather than someone who was like the ultimate underdog of game creation content on YouTube. And now my life is fucked permanently because of it. You know? Again, not saying I never made any mistakes. Absolutely I did. But you have to acknowledge that people going in there and actively violating the law to impersonate people illegally and give false copyright strikes and destroying my income for 2 fucking years have to somehow contribute to the fact that I'm in the position that I'm in right now. Yes, I made terrible decisions, but it wasn't 100% me. You know what I mean? Oh my God, look, these guys are in the water. Illagers in the fucking water here. I gotta go around them. But that's the thing. Everyone wants to just, again, going along with the meme. It's all on Phil. Phil's the laughingstock. Phil's the joke. Phil made all the mistakes. Phil did everything. It's fucked up stuff. It's messed up because it's almost like cancel culture before cancel culture existed. You know what I mean? Like, I was the test case for cancel culture. Let's make Phil the laughingstock of YouTube. Almost overnight. It almost happened overnight. Because I was hyper popular. And then next thing you know, this is how you don't play hits. And now all of a sudden within 2 years, I'm a joke and everyone's making fun of me and everyone wants to laugh at me and say I'm a villain. And like I said, longtime fans like this kid who I had met at a convention years ago, all of a sudden becomes my biggest hater. It's like, I don't even understand it. You know, what can you do? Anyway, that's enough of that. No, it was not Spawn Killer to me $1. Was it Airy Lord? No, it was not Airy Lord at all. That's not who I'm referencing. Almighty Dark Piggy to me $5. Was it Airy Lord or Sedella? No, it wasn't those people at all. Junior Mint Cheese said you were impressionable. You were impressionable. Think how Howard Stern and the Ming Ching Chinese rant you made, or the German guy talking about Jews. You're right. Back then, you loved Howard Stern. You didn't find that stuff racist or offensive, but now not so much. It's good you're trying to lead the younger audience away from that horrible humor. I agree with you. Like, that kind of racial humor, back then 10 years ago, everything was fair game. No one really got offended by that stuff. Like, you're right. That was Howard Stern-esque comedy. And that's what I was going for. And people loved it. Every once in a while, there'd be someone who would be offended. But it wasn't the majority. The majority of people were with me and loved it. Then all of a sudden, somehow there was a flip. And now people want to reference stuff I did 10 years ago that was popular. It's like I'm the devil. It's like, what the fuck? Well, people loved it back then. And now all of a sudden, I'm evil because I did that stuff in the past. It's like crazy thinking that way. But that's how it is right now, you know? Goofball tipped me $2. Said, with all the time I've been around your content, I think people don't like your sense of humor. You know, again, you might be right. If you're talking the old school stuff, I can't imagine today, in the modern era, that people find my sense of humor offensive. Like, what about my sense of humor today would you find offensive? I almost do nothing offensive at all. You know, I don't make any kind of offensive references anymore. That was a major change I had to make over time. And I don't know how you could find what I do offensive, quite frankly. What do I do on a daily basis that's offensive? People try to get me, go to me, or trick me into saying things that are offensive to get me banned from Twitch. But I don't know what you could be saying I could be doing that's offensive, in 2020. You lost me there. So anyway, that's five, six. That's like $8 more in tips. Thank you, guys. Thank you for that. By the way, guys, the stream is winding down. We're about to be out of time. And again, I apologize to you, Goofball. I promise you, on a future stream, we're going to find a wolf and we're going to tame it. But look, I'm still looking for a turtle. I haven't found a single turtle going against the entire coastline here. There's not a single turtle anywhere. And this, honestly, was my fear when it came to this mob grinder design. Relying on RNG spawning of turtles or creatures when they don't consistently show up anywhere. How can you rely on that to do this? So I hope next week for Minecraft we have better luck. If not, I don't know if this mob grinder is going to be very viable. But anyway, continuing on. Cousins Ventures, a great thing for you to do would be stop calling people idiots and morons. You never take the higher road. Well, here's the thing, all right? People insult me every single day a million times, right? All I do is defend myself. So, if you're saying I shouldn't call him an idiot or a moron, okay, what should I just do? Say, gee, thanks for insulting me. You're really mean. And, at least if you strike back, at least it doesn't feel like you're trying to be victim complex constantly, because I'm not. I understand if people constantly attack me or whatever. I'm not trying to do a victim complex here or anything. I'm not super thin-skinned Phil where I can't take an insult. But at the same time, I should have the right to defend myself. So I don't know why you think that if someone outright insults me, why I can't go back and call them exactly what they are. Are we really in this pussy-ass society in 2020 that you can't even just rationally defend yourself from this kind of behavior? I don't think so. I'd at least like to believe not so, that maybe, we're better than that, Sambuca cheered. He said, you're going to be the best old man someday. Kids better get off my lawn. And PW Dubs, Timmy Dollar says, are you okay? Stress isn't good for you. I'm fine. Whenever we talk about a subject matter like this, people tend to be like, oh, God, Phil. Oh, you're so agitated tonight or whatever. I'm actually not agitated at all. I'm far more agitated that we just spent 2 hours looking for a fucking turtle that we can't find and doesn't seem to exist than I am that, we talked about some negative stuff tonight. I'm way more agitated. I wanted to get this going. Last week we had insane luck with the amount of stuff that we got done. And this week we literally didn't do a single fucking thing. This sucks. Yeah, I guess this is kind of the way it goes with Minecraft. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But at this point, I don't know how to win because I don't know how to find a turtle. I just went across so many beaches and so many coastlines and didn't see a single turtle that at this point, I don't have any idea what to do. And we might be completely screwed, I don't know, man. We even went back to the direct coordinates that Papa Vera called out for us, and there's nothing going on, man. If anything, if I go right, because I have to save, we're out of time, guys. So I have to save. It would be perfect. It would be absolutely perfect. If right now I rolled up on the shore and there was a couple turtles. But I don't think we're that lucky, and I don't see any turtles. Oh, Jesus! I punched a dolphin! What the fuck, man? What are you doing, stupid? What? I punched a dolphin in the face. I did not mean for that to happen. I feel really bad now. At least the dolphin forgives me. I'm sorry, I didn't... It attacked me! The dolphin attacked me! The dolphin died! Oh my God. Oh no. No. Ultimate bad end. Oh my God. No, Junior Man, I'm not unbanning Third Eye. That would really be the ultimate bad ending of the stream tonight if I unbanned Third Eye. There's no way I'm unbanning him. Oh, Spartan Kick says, what a series of events this has been. I know. This has been like the disaster Minecraft stream. Like I said, sometimes you have good ones. Sometimes you have disaster. This is a disaster Minecraft stream, dude. Okay. Cousin Sven, that's your opinion. He says sometimes he feels that I call people names and they don't deserve it. I wouldn't actively do that. I don't go out of my way to just insult people for no reason. The only time that I insult people is if they insult me or they're basically trying to get me to get in trouble or bring up stuff that they know is insulting to me. And that's why they're doing it, you know? So maybe you don't even realize it a lot of the time. But a lot of the time that's why if people bringing up random shit out of nowhere, like what are they talking about that for with Phil? That's why. Because they're trying to insult me, you know what I mean? So please understand that too. I seriously just don't go out of my way to start insulting people on a stream or whatever. Why would I do that? I want to have a fun and positive stream, you know? Alright, I think that's going to be it, guys. So, coincidentally, the top contributor of tonight is, this guy. What was his name? Something about a pig? A $15 tipper, ADP. It looks like he's going to be the top contributor of the night. So, you're going to be able to make a request. Now, remember, Goofball, don't worry. I promise you, we are going to name a wolf after you. Whatever wolf we end up taming, which we may just try to do next week at this point because this is not working out with the turtle. I'm going to name it Goofball in your honor because you did earn that. But, you know, the top tipper this week ends up being one of these guys who actually is a guy who was insulting me. Figured that one out. So, he'll have to think about what he wants next week and request it and go from there. All right. And by the way, I don't know why people say, when was I mean to Papa Vera? When was I ever mean to Papa Vera tonight? I'm being honest. This kind of sucks. We're relying on a turtle that doesn't seem to spawn anywhere conveniently or consistently. And I literally just spent 2 hours going in circles finding nothing, which sucks. It's a matter of fact observation that if we can't find a turtle within like another stream or so, this whole project might be dead in the water because without the turtle, you can't do it, right? Like the turtles were the critical things. They take the turtle eggs or whatever. And I can't get it. So that's not insulting to Papa Vera. That's a matter of fact observation. I'm not mad at Papa Vera that that's the case. It just sucks that he really tried to help me find the turtle and the turtles weren't there. So, okay. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it for tonight's stream. Okay. Hold on a second. This guy's been negative all day, so I just want to take care of that. Okay. That's going to be it for this week's Minecraft stream. Sadly, zero progress. It happens sometimes. What I'm hoping is that next week we can have better progress, or maybe there'll be a better way to get a turtle. I don't know. But for this week, it was kind of like a big bummer. We didn't even get the very few things I needed to get done. I couldn't even get done. Because I couldn't find the turtle. So until next week, I guess, right? It is probably what we'll do next week. Honestly, probably what we'll do is we'll start off trying to tame the wolf instead. And if we can tame the wolf, great. Then I'll get the soul sand, great. Maybe I'll just stumble upon a turtle then. I mean, if I remember correctly, there have been turtles near my place too. So we'll see. All right. That's right. See, Polish Frog says, last week your stream was super lucky. This stream was a complete dud. It evens out. I guess so. At least we got to talk. At least we got to hang out and have fun, right? As usual. This is what the Minecraft stream is about. Even if we don't get much done, at least we had a good time together. That's what it's all about. Okay, guys? So thank you to everyone who hung out with me. Thanks to everyone who contributed tonight. I hope that you had a good time with the Minecraft stream. Until next week.